Imagine this, you just shared an intimate moment, and the last thing on your mind is heading to the bathroom. But did you know that skipping this simple step can actually put your health at risk? Yes, urinating after sex might sound like a small detail, but it plays a huge role in preventing infections and protecting your urinary system. Today, we'll uncover why this practice is so important, what happens if you ignore it, and other tips you can use to stay healthy. Why urinate after sex? Sexual activity is natural, healthy, and an important part of life, but it can also introduce risks that many people don't think about. During intercourse, bacteria from the genital or anal area can enter the urethra, the tube that carries urine out of your body. These bacteria can travel upwards, and if not flushed out, they may multiply inside the bladder. That's where problems begin. For women, the risk is higher because the female urethra is shorter, only about 1.5 inches compared to 8 inches in men. That means bacteria have a much shorter path to the bladder. For men, while the urethra is longer, the risk still exists, especially if hygiene isn't maintained. Urinating right after sex acts like a natural rinse. It flushes out bacteria before they settle in, reducing the chance of infections. Think of it as pressing the clean-up button for your urinary tract. What happens if you don't? If bacteria stay in the urinary tract, they can cause a UTI, urinary tract infection. Typical symptoms include a burning sensation when urinating, the constant urge to go, even with little urine, cloudy or strong-smelling urine, pain or pressure in the lower belly, in some cases even mild fever. If untreated, bacteria can spread further to the kidneys, leading to more severe infections. Symptoms may include back pain, chills, or nausea. That's why prevention is not just about comfort, it's about protecting your long-term health. The science behind it. When you urinate, the urine physically pushes out bacteria from the urethra. Studies show that people who urinate shortly after sex have lower rates of UTIs compared to those who wait hours. Doctors often recommend doing it within 15-30 minutes after intercourse for maximum protection. It doesn't mean you need to force it instantly, but don't wait too long, as bacteria can attach to the urethral lining and start multiplying quickly. Other tips to prevent UTIs. While urinating after sex is powerful, it's not the only defense. Here are other habits that can protect your urinary tract health. Stay hydrated. Water helps dilute your urine, making it harder for bacteria to grow. Aim for 2-3 liters daily, depending on your activity and climate. Maintain good hygiene. Wash gently before and after sex. For women, always wipe front to back to avoid spreading bacteria from the anal area. Both partners should prioritize hygiene to minimize risk. Avoid harsh products. Perfumed soaps, sprays, or douches can irritate sensitive tissue, making it easier for bacteria to cause infection. Stick with mild, fragrance-free cleansers. Wear breathable clothing. Tight jeans or synthetic underwear can trap heat and moisture. The perfect environment for bacteria. Opt for cotton underwear and looser clothes when possible. Don't hold urine. Holding it in for hours gives bacteria more time to grow. Go regularly and empty your bladder completely. Consider post-sex care for high-risk groups. Some people with frequent UTIs may be prescribed preventive antibiotics by a doctor. Cranberry extract or D-mannose supplements have been studied for urinary health support, though results vary. Who's most at risk? Women, because of shorter urethra anatomy. Postmenopausal women, lower estrogen levels can change vaginal flora, increasing risk. People with diabetes, weaker immune defense, sexually active individuals with multiple partners, more exposure to bacteria. Knowing your risk helps you take preventive steps more seriously. Sex is part of a healthy life, but your post-sex routine matters too. Urinating after sex is a simple, effective habit that protects against urinary tract infections. Combine it with good hydration, proper hygiene, smart lifestyle choices, and you'll keep your urinary system strong and infection-free. So remember, after intimacy, don't skip that bathroom break. Small habits like this can make a big difference for your long-term health. Stay safe, stay informed, and always remember, prevention is easier than treatment.